Do you wish to set up the foundations of a healthy environment, promoting a consciousness beyond conflicts? Here are a few excerpts from the course. A first excerpt on competition or cooperation. How to move from competition to cooperation. Tip 1. Bet on group competition. Group competition is a first step towards cooperation. If you want to boost your teams through competition, compete together as a team. Give the competitive person team missions, and they will stimulate everyone to move forward, drawn by their desire to win at all costs. Competing with my volleyball team against the opposing team, fighting with my company against the rival company. Research has shown that results are best when cooperation takes precedence in teams. It found that better results were obtained in schools when cooperative learning was promoted. In view of the many cross-functional projects in a company, we realise how inefficient the competition between the departments is, often the mirror of competition between the managers of these departments. A second excerpt on domination games, why we seek power. Most relationships are imbued with an imbalance of power, a relationship of domination that inevitably leads to conflict, whether open or latent. In business, domination is even enacted: shareholder domination, dominance of a hierarchical chain, dominance of certain key positions, unions, people with the information, with a network or unique expertise. Dominance of some personalities with ascendance over others. Dominance sometimes based on age or sociocultural origin or even gender. The majority of us seek some form of power, even if we hate the word. We will explore in this video 3 reasons that make us thirst for power: our need for success, a recognition, our need for freedom, and our need for energy. A third excerpt on domination games. How do we take and give power? You can get caught up in dancing for money. How hard is it to quit a high-paying job, even if you can't find yourself in it? Money rules us. The desire for power is itself a gateway to this dance. For some, it is the desire to be admired, the urge to climb to the top of the pyramid, the desire to have in your hands the object of lust, whether it is an object, a company car, a title, or a human being. When do our desires become the engines of our life? At what point do our desires become tyrannical masters? Want to know more? We are delighted to accompany you on the course, Opening Up Paradigms Beyond Conflict. See you soon.